So first thing you want to do is measure out your stance. So the Tanzao is a really good one to know if your stance is on properly. So he bends his knees, points his toes out, heels out. And then from this position, he wants to make sure he activates Tai Gong, feels his body, because this sets up the supporting structure for the arms. And the Tanzao shape's quite good because if Will's got it on correctly and I put pressure on, that force can feed now down into the ground, right into the floor. Yeah? Whereas if Will starts to push up with his shoulders against my force, you'll see how now it affects his balance quite easily, and breaks his structure. What we're trying to do is keep it all soft and loose on top of the stance so that the stance delivers the power, and the stance has the power behind the limb, So this first exercise, we'll do it with one side. We're just going to apply pressure on top, forward and into their center. We always apply into the center because that's where you're trying to attack. Forward it in like this, and Will's going to use strength first to push up against to feel what it feels like, Do it a couple of times, and then he wants to use centering and feeling, to then absorb that pressure in. And as I put more and more force, what Will can do is feel if any tension comes up and then try to let that go. Because what he should be feeling is the pressure down to the floor, not the pressure on the contact, Get the idea? Okay, let's grab a partner and have a go with that. So force against that incoming pressure and then accepting it by centering and feeling. Okay? Let's grab a partner and have a go. Lukito. Okay. All right, so use your muscle force first. Your strength against me. Yeah. Just feel what you feel, Good. Then your strength again. Strength again, just to feel. Good. Okay. And now set up your stance. Good. Tai Gong, sink down, let my, good. Okay, feel this as well, feel this sinking down, It's better, it's a lot better, you feel? Do you feel it coming into the floor?
Coming into my lower back.
Your lower back as well, okay. So as I'm putting pressure there, so lift up again from Tai Gong, and as you lift, let the lower back release. That's obviously a blockage. Yeah, you feel that pass through? Yeah, that was you.
On my left leg.
Yeah, it passed through the lower back now, didn't go so much on there. What I mean is by centering and feeling, you start to be able to control the relaxation of certain muscles, Now, what I feel a bit here is, you see, if you look at the shape, right, this triangular shape means the incoming force should be able to roll down into this part of the triangle and then feed down into my stance. So to help that, I make sure this looks up here, and then as you put pressure on, in and on towards me, I try to avoid this, meaning I try to avoid trying to close this angle. I'm thinking more of opening it. So if you keep putting pressure on, I'm opening it in the Tan, because the Tanzao is an opening movement. So feel the difference. This is me closing the angle and keep push really hard down. Push, it starts to collapse in there. Rather than that, I center, let my shoulder joint relax down and open this up.
So you don't do like a bicep curl?
I'm not, no, exactly. Because as soon as you bicep curl, you lock the joint up and this muscle starts to activate. So do the bicep curl on purpose. And you feel it's like force on force, Yeah. Now instead of that, center, and if you think of Tanzao in the form, it's opening, right? So center and open to me, and you've got to let that structure take the pressure in. Yeah. And I'm putting a lot more pressure on you now, And that's able to go down this way. You feel? Yeah. Good. We'll see. Any questions on that one? You got the feeling already, that's good. And you're looking to keep that feeling on as you go through here, so that when any pressure touches you, you can absorb it into your stance initially, at the beginning stages, Let's check if everyone else had a turn.
Okay.
Did you guys both have a turn?
Yes.
You did, okay. Did you guys have a turn?
She's a bit tough, mate.
Did you both have a turn?
I'm going hard, just tell me the harder enough.
She wants you to go hard. Yeah, she's a warrior. But did you both have a turn already? Okay, good. All right, bring it in.
No.
What observations do you guys have about that exercise?
Yeah.
So I have to remember not to bicep curl.
Yes. Yeah, you want to make sure you're not pushing up against the incoming force like a bicep curl. It's an opening movement, yeah? So the joint should be opening. As soon as you start to close things up, it makes it close more. Meaning if Will's consciously doing a bicep curl like this, like to push up that way, yeah, then I put force in it, then it's gonna wanna close more, yeah, and you feel it tenses up more, yeah, you feel? Yeah, whereas if he can center himself and think of it more center, yeah, release the shoulder and think of this opening this way and just let it keep opening. Yeah, now my incoming force wants to help it open, yeah?
And you feel the pressure in your feet, whereas here you feel it in your bicep.
Yeah.
Once you're planted there,
Yeah, exactly. So that means you don't need to use force. Your structure can take the pressure. Any other observations?